Did you know that I used to play soccer, football, on this field, or the one behind that one? We used to have training, but that was ages ago, by which I mean years. That was when I was in primary school, I think. Yeah, early primary school. I don't know why I stopped. I have no idea why I stopped, but apparently I didn't like it. Like, the kids I played with started earlier, so they were better than me, and I don't know, but maybe it just wasn't a sport for me. And I can tell you now that it definitely isn't a sport for me. Played it once in the past 3 years and I hurt my ankle, so not gonna do that again. There's a fence behind me to keep the pupils locked in when there's school. And now I'm just gonna vlog about this place where I grew up. And it's like the last one, it's just gonna be a vlog about Carinthia. I don't really have a lot to tell you, at least not yet, but you know, I can ramble and ramble and ramble, so that's what I'm gonna do while showing you pictures of, you know, my old school. This over there is the grammar school that I went to. If you follow my vlogs for more than a year, then I have shown you this before. But it looks pretty, so I can always show you again. And here on this area we used to paint pictures. Yes, it's actually an art school with focus on either music or like painting, drawings, that kind of stuff. What do we call that? There's a name for like picture, everything with pictures and art, picture-y art stuff. Anyway, but I didn't go any of those special branches of the school. I just had the normal with a science basically background, or a science major. Not really major though. Anyway, in 1 year of the 4 years that I've been here, I had a classroom right over there. The other years I had them somewhere else. Could show you the school, but no, I'm gonna show you the outside because there's watery stuff and I like water. And this thing is a Springbrunnen, which blasts water up in the air. Oh man, I'm so good with my English. In the summer, if it's not freezing. But you see that water which is moving does not freeze. Oh, those things are cool as well. People like to sit on it. I like to sit on it. Also the tree back there with that arm here. Branch, whatever. And that is a little streamy thingy. Oh yeah, memories. I used to come here with my bike and just jump across the river. It's not a river, it's not even a proper stream, it's just connecting this to this. And here again, where it's moving, it doesn't freeze. My fingers are freezing, I should move them. Yeah. Don't ruin your shoes again, or your foot. Yeah, there's ice on those little ponds, but not enough to do ice skating. There's another place where my brother likes to do ice skating that's further down. Okay, what else is new? Something else happened today. I booked a flight to Bristol. Okay, so I was like, okay, because my mom had some kind of offer to go to Turkey in February for like very cheap, like 200 euros or something. And I was, you know, skeptical because I don't know. I mean, on the one hand, I really like to be at the sea, but somehow I didn't like the offer. It looked like there were so many hidden costs that it's not worth the risk. So I thought about it some more and figured out that actually I really want to go to Bristol again because I miss Bristol. So I looked up flights from Vienna to Bristol, from anywhere in Austria to London, because that's what I usually do. And I found a few flights. And then I looked up Austria to Bristol, and I found that there are even cheaper flights, direct flights from Vienna to Bristol, that cost me with the flight back only 55 euros, which is not a lot. I mean, it is February, but that's really cheap, so I booked it right away. I was like, oh, even if I don't go there, 55 euros, it's something I can afford, you know? So yeah, now I've booked a flight to Bristol, and I will be in Bristol in February for 2 weeks. Now I only need to find a place where I can stay. But yeah, I should have enough friends, or do couch surfing, or worst case, get a hostel. That's the place where my brother likes to ice skate. And that's the main entrance of the school. Oh, and that's the gym of the school. There's a bigger hall, that the grey thing is the indoor thing, and this is outdoor. And there's also a grass pitch at the back. Yup, that is the area I grew up in. And now one last thing I can show you is the primary school, since we already talked about it. That is down there. It's getting really cold. Do I really want to show you the entrance of my primary school? Yeah, but if I do it, then I need to run, because it's getting cold. Also, this vlog is getting long, so but yeah, Bristol is happening. I like it. I like going to Bristol. Oh man, memories come up if I see that place. When we used to sit around in front during our lunch break, waiting for the gym session to start. Good old times. Now I remember my old classmates and other people, and now I realize that some of them are parents already. Oh man, what am I doing with my life though? Alright, so this is the primary school that I went to, and not far from here is my parents' house, right over there, behind the trees and the shop and whatever. This thing used to have a large pencil. Is it still there? It is still there. There's a large pencil. More of a pen. Volksschule Victorin. That's where I went. Right. I'm gonna go back home before I get cold. And you, go make a backup. And I might see you in Bristol. Or, you know, in Austria if you're there.